Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the gymnasium of Nashua High School South. Site of tonight's game between the intra-city rivals, the Nashua High North Titans and the Nashua High South. The home team, the girls in purple, whose cheerleading crew just did a fantastic backward somersault in unison on the line underneath one of the baskets. I'm John Collins along with Tom King. Welcome to Nashua ETV's broadcast. We are taping this on a Thursday night. It's an intra-city rivalry week, Tom. The boys will be playing tomorrow night as we tape this, and even though the records are lopsided in favor of North, there's a feeling that the South team has had a very difficult schedule, and they might actually be somewhat evenly matched.
Well, John, you always take a rivalry game, you know, and always take that into consideration. We saw this game last year, and South stuck with North for a while, and then they ran out of gas and ran out of offensive options. So let's see how North does. And I think it's always important. If you're a favorite in a rivalry game, you got to get out in front for a good chunk of the time early and get the other team on their heels. If you let your rival, who's got a lesser record than you do, hang around as that shot is an air ball, if you let your rival hang around, then that's going to add to the game and make the rivalry a factor in the game, and that very well could happen tonight.
Genevieve Goslin hears it from the South fans as the first shot of the game is, in fact, an air ball and touches nothing. North maintains possession, however. In the powder blue, Nashua North, and, of course, the Panthers of South in the traditional white and purple trim. Driving to the basket. No good again. North with another chance. That's a turnover.
Right, but one of the things I saw there, John, was the fact that you just said those words, driving to the basket. South has got to, if they're going to win this game, they're going to win with defense, and they're going to have to do it by stopping North's penetrating guards to drive the middle of the lane. They've got to shut that area off.
You're going to be seeing 5-on-5, 1-on-1 a lot tonight. Number 5 for South is Caitlin Perry, who just handled the ball. There's a shot from the right corner, is coming up short by Jackie Gillis. A hustle gets
nice
it back.
Pass.
Gillis to Sarah Voorhees, and that's your first 2 points of the game. And South on top 2-0.
And not only that, it's a beautiful pass. I mean, that's just a great assist.
How about the
great vision,
getting the rebound of her own miss, Jackie Gillis. The Titans moving it around the perimeter. Driving to the basket.
That's 2 turnovers for North.
Was that a travel?
Yeah, it's a travel.
Called on Genevieve Goslin, so tough early going for Gigi. Down court comes number 5 for South, Caitlin Perry. She'll be guarded by number 5 for North, Caitlin Roser. A couple of Caitlins wearing number 5 tonight. South trying to add to their 2-point lead, and then instead it's a travel. And Caitlin Roser will inbound it. Emily Boots gives it back to Caitlin. Senior, 5'8" point guard, Caitlin Roser. Taylor Choate is out there. Taylor with it. She thought about shooting it. Now from close range, can't get the touch to go. Caitlin Perry driving through the lane, overcompensated over the basket, trying to the putback, and Voorhees lay-in looked like an easy shot.
Second offensive rebound for South.
Goslin loses the handle, but it goes off of South.
Yeah, Rick Oliver can't be happy with the way his team is playing offensively. They're not in sync. They're turning the ball over. They're rushing. They've got some good penetrating guards that if they just take their time and set up, they can do the job.
Jen Fay, the head coach for Nashua South. Caitlin Perry from 3-point territory. Looked good, but on the way down hits the back rim. Taylor Choate driving against Caitlin Perry. Caitlin got some of the ball, so nice block. Genevieve Goslin can't get it to go.
And Choate still got that shot off. I was surprised she was able to get that much of a shot.
Good strength in the hands, but it definitely affected the accuracy. Down deep, Jackie Gillis is double teamed, and she gives it away to Caitlin Roser on the run in transition, crossing court, hands it off into the corner. Genevieve Goslin through the paint. Genevieve's got some good moves, but she's not been able to get a good grip on the basketball in the early going, and it's still 2-0 South.
Well, I'll tell you, it's 3 turnovers by the Titans already, and we're only 3 minutes, and it's a turnover a minute.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, these games, if you go turnover a minute, they're 32 minutes long. It must be 32 turnovers for the night. North's got to take better care of the basketball to avoid that rate from becoming a reality.
This is a 7-2 team in blue, the Nashua North Titans. Maybe some rivalry jitters here. That's Sarah Roy, number 2 for the Panthers, who's being pinned up against the sideline, but she gets it to Caitlin Perry, who feeds it into Voorhees. Thought about shooting it immediately.
So man-to-man that North is playing.
And Taylor Choate on cue
a little
comes
bit
out.
of a loose zone. I guess they double in the ball up top.
Caitlin Perry steps through an opening.
No
travel.
Yep.
She had to slow down to step through that opening, and she got called for the infraction.
You got 2 guards in South, Perry and Roy. They're kind of almost identical in the way they play the game. They're both point guard types. So when they get the ball, they're basically going to try to drive.
Bounce pass.
And both create.
Underneath there was to Emily Boots, but she kicked it back outside. Choate was open for a
nice
moment. She goes baseline. Voorhees was there like a wall and throws off Choate's shot. Caitlin Roser for the wide open 3, and there's the first 3 points of the game for North.
Slow start, but what they did was they moved the ball, and they got a little bit of a break when that ball just kind of when that Choate shot went over the everything and ended up in the North hands.
Speaking of wide open 3-pointers, Sarah Roy answers with 3 of South zone, 5-3. The Panthers are back on top. 3:40 to go in the first quarter. John Collins with Tom King on Nashua ETV, and our most valuable player, Tim O'Neill, manning the camera for us here at Nashua High School South. Caitlin Roser's going to try 2 3-pointers in a row. That came up short. Caitlin Perry with it.
Now you want to go with the hot hand. If you're hot, you're feeling it, go ahead and take it. That's what I always say.
Trying to get hot.
And
wow,
she
Jackie Gillis.
Jackie Gillis had a great shot.
You could not have dropped it through the cylinder by sitting on top of the backboard any better than Jackie Gillis just dropped that 3 bomb from the right side. 7-3. South has a 4-point lead as Taylor Choate swings it around.
Oh, nice drive by Choate.
Through.
There it goes. It finally goes, and that's the penetration I was talking about that South is going to have to eventually cut off. And you know what? As they get tired during the course of the game, they're going to be unable to do that.
Caitlin Perry knifing through the lane is fouled as she goes up for the shot. She will go to the line for what should be our first free throws of the night. Fouled by Emily Boots underneath. And it's not a shooting foul.
Non-shooting foul.
Why is that? I thought she was up in the air and about to scoop it off the glass.
Yeah, they probably figured that the contact came before she left her feet.
Caitlin Perry will inbound it, looking for a Panther teammate to throw it to. She goes deep, the dangerous pass, and Choate.
Oh, Choate there, no way. That's not going to happen. Oh, yeah, that was an early whistle, I thought.
Definitely a
Didn't
push.
seem to be, yeah, I don't know. I think Choate went on the ground to get the ball. I don't think she was pushed. I think that's, the referee thought that there was a foul.
Might have read something.
I don't know if he called one. He didn't go over to the table to signal
I saw
one.
him go like that.
He didn't signal it.
No, what's that about? Yeah. Didn't put a number.
Oh, nice pass by Choate. Great court vision.
A little too deep to get a good angle on the shot. That's a travel, definitely.
It was a great pass by Choate.
To Maria Dixon, and Maria looked up and she said, oh, I can only see the back of the backboard.
That's Summer. That's Summer that's been on the court, right? Not Taylor.
Number 4 is...
Number 4 is Summer.
Summer Choate, excuse me, yes. Number 2 is Taylor.
You're screwing up my scoring, John.
Well, it's winter, not summer, so I was confused.
And who got that?
Is that Sarah Voorhees, number 32, Tim? A perfect shot that went through for 2.
And a jump ball
9-5. Both looking at Taylor and Summer, and somebody threw it through the basket for Nashua South. Everybody at home saw it. If they shout loud enough, we'll hear it through the screen. Caitlin Perry being worked on by Summer Choate. Back up top. There's a wide open 3. Caitlin Perry. Oh, it looked awfully good, but it went off the rim. And trying to fight for the rebound is Sarah Roy, out of bounds off of a North sneaker. And it's going to maintain possession. Nashua South will maintain possession here.
Jackie Gillis has the other baskets and there's 4 points, thanks to Sarah Roy's dad for letting us know.
Ron Roy. The cutter Jillian Joyal is fouled. Or is just out of bounds. They're going to say out of bounds off of North, not a foul. Perry will inbound again. Wide open for a moment, now double teamed as Sarah Roy's going to back it out of traffic. Summer Choate hits the deck. She slipped on the floor, it looked like. Sarah Roy swings it into the corner. Jillian Joyal back to Sarah. Sarah Roy cutting to the paint. Lost the handle momentarily. Fortunate to get it back to Perry. 1:20 to go in the first quarter. A push is called.
I was going to say good defense by North for shutting off the lane, but obviously
a little
too good defense for a reason, right? Exactly. I gotta get used to these teal uniforms that they've got on. They're new, the road uniforms, because the JV players are down in front of us. They've got the old style road uniforms that North has.
Now, you sure they're not Columbia blue, as they say?
Well, yeah, I guess you could say Columbia blue.
I think that's what they put in the program.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, there it is. Navy blue, Columbia blue, and white.
Columbia blue.
Yeah.
Aren't we getting fancy?
Oh, we're getting Ivy League. Although I don't think that's the color of Columbia University.
Yeah, it is.
It is?
Yeah, that's their colors. Yep. That's why they call it Columbia blue.
That's why. Taylor Summer Choate with a nice block.
And Nashua South with a nice lead. They're up 9-5 here with a minute to go in the first quarter. Only won 2 games this season in Division 1.
Joyal nearly has it stolen away by Summer Choate. Sarah Roy, into the corner it goes, and that's Caitlin Perry who has it batted out of bounds. Still Panther possession. So the home team enjoying a 4-point lead for the moment in the final minute of the first quarter, 9-5. South with the best chance to break double digits if they can sink one here. Sarah Roy gets open and tried to bury it. Summer Choate gets fouled.
Fouled behind by Gillis, I think.
Gillis is right, number 11. Summer Choate with the stop and go dribble. Gets backed out by Sarah Roy. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Caitlin Roser, long pass. Summer was open, now she's not.
Yeah.
25 seconds. Caitlin's open. She's taken a couple of threes and hit one so far in this first
Let's
quarter.
see if North can have the discipline hold for the last shot. No, I guess not.
Emily Boots with the running hook.
Nice move.
And it goes.
Once it goes into the lane like that, you can't pass up the shot.
9-7. That cuts the lead in half. It's a 2-point lead for South with the chance to get the last shot off with 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Sarah Roy shot off to the right. Running out of room is Voorhees. 1 second even to go in the first quarter, and North will be inbounding it. No, South will be. Caitlin Perry with a chance to inbound it. Somebody's going to have to put it up immediately. She does. It's going to count, but it almost hits the roof. 9-7. South on top.
Well,
Jen Fay's got to be a bit happy with
I think
that.
she is, because A, she's not out of the, getting run out of the gym, and B, she's up by 2 points early on because her team is playing very good defense. All right, if South's going to win this game, they've got to play very good defense, play very well defensively. Now here we go with the, I think it was, is it Metro PCS? I think, I'm not sure, but throwing t-shirts into the crowd. I'll tell you exactly, I think, what's going on with something like this happening. This is Tom Aria's forte. He is, as the athletic director, he has always been able, wherever he's been, to bring in businesses and sponsors and things like that. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's got a hand in this, because that was one of the things that he was always very good at, was raising money for his athletic departments at the schools that he's worked. He worked in Cambridge, and he also worked in Dedham. So that's,
Can you come up with something else besides t-shirts, though? Because my wife says I have too many. Like, way too many t-shirts in the house.
Oh, you do? Give me some. I need a few.
You do?
Yeah, I need. Well, mine always get stolen.
Tom King t-shirt drive?
I throw them out or whatever. I don't know.
I may just take you up on that. I mean, go to these tournaments. And Caitlin Roser.
I take hand-me-downs.
Yeah, I know. I've seen you in the press booth.
Right.
Summer Choate seemed to slip and fall and keep dribbling, but she's still...
And no traveling call, which is why the
Oh,
boos.
I see. Yeah, the South crowd wanted
That's
traveling.
why. I would think that should have been the call. I don't know why that wasn't.
I think she kept dribbling.
And I also think they ought to probably go over and kind of broom that.
Well, it's been
that area.
Summer a couple of times. Maybe it's her sneakers aren't as grippable as some others that are out there. She's the one that hit the deck twice. Caitlin in the corner.
Kind of like the tires on my car.
Right, ball tires. We're just underway, second quarter. North could tie it up with a bucket here. 9-7, South leads. Boots gets it to go.
Once they do that.
No, that's not Boots. It's number 15, Brittany DeRoche.
Once they get the ball down low like that, it's awfully tough to take it away.
Brittany DeRoche is a 6'1" sophomore, Tom.
North has had 4 different scores in this basketball game as they've tied it at 9.
And that's a pretty good pair they have there. 5'11" senior Emily Boots and 6'1" sophomore Brittany DeRoche, who almost stole the ball right there. Gillis.
Oh, nice shot.
Jackie Gillis.
Gillis has got a good shot. She's also got 6 points in this game.
11-7, I believe, right? They had 11-9. They gave the visitors 2 points.
11-9.
11-9
North tied it up. North tied it up.
North did tie it up. Right. The shot by DeRoche.
John, you were confusing the heck out of me all night long.
They just changed the score.
Oh, and a bomb.
Caitlin Roser.
Boy, if North could start hitting from the outside, that would be trouble for South.
12-11. That gave the Titans the lead. Caitlin Roser, beautiful shot from downtown.
6 points. It's a shooting contest between her and Gillis.
Somebody's been practicing some late hours at the gym. Caitlin Roser with a nice sharp shooting touch tonight so far.
Nice bounce pass.
Voorhees can't get it to go. She gets her own rebound and throws it in. Sarah Voorhees.
Good play by Voorhees to stay with it.
13-12.
Nice pass by Sarah Roy to set that up.
South back on top and get on the seesaw, everybody. It's the 13-12 South lead.
Needs Perry to get involved offensively. They're a better team when Caitlin Perry can start to light it up as well.
Downtown almost gets the bounce in traffic.
Oh, and a rejection there.
Credit.
Had to be Voorhees.
Jillian Joyle was in on the rebound because she came away with it and a travel
on Perry.
Caitlin just lost the footing.
She heard me and tried to do too much.
Right. I tell you, who is involved in this game now is the crowd.
Yep.
13-12, 5.5 minutes to go in the half, the first half. Intra-city rivalry week. It's the girls' basketball game tonight. It's the boys' basketball game tomorrow. And as we tape this on a Thursday.
And the boys' basketball game we will be doing live.
You know, the reason I didn't say that is
because people will see this
on tape.
after.
Right. In and out.
Well, you never know. Maybe,
right, you don't know. I don't know
maybe
what
Pete Johnson can
imagine that Pete Johnson will work. This might be on tomorrow afternoon. Back to back.
Slip this right in.
Maybe
right
6
before,
o'clock on Friday.
Right before on Friday before they go. It'll have to be before 6 because the
5 o'clock.
South games or the North-South boys game starts at 7:30.
The pace is picked up in this game. You can see a lot of the players.
Yeah, they're looser.
Hands on hips.
They're looser now.
Catching their breath.
Now they need to do basketball.
Some of the snow from outdoors must have made its way through.
If there's an area in this gym that the ball needs to be wiped down, let's get the mop out and
yeah, how about you don't see that?
Get that up.
It's like an NFL game right now.
Yeah, really. Yeah, no kidding. You know. Referee gets a big hand from the North student body, which is across the way. Diagonally across from their South counterparts.
Ball was deflected by North into South's backcourt, so no infraction. Sarah Roy cutting through 3 defenders and going to back it out now, Caitlin Perry.
Yeah, Perry has had a hard time trying to solve Choate.
With it.
In this case, it's Taylor Choate that's on.
Jillian Joyle back to the hoop, trying to work at the much taller Sarah Amrine, and Amrine commits the foul.
Ricky Oliver pleading the case.
Ricky Oliver's got some tall players up front. He's got Sarah Amrine out there, 5'10", number 33. He also has Emily Boots, number 13, a 5'11 senior. And number 15, Brittany DeRoche, who's not in there right now, 6'1 sophomore. 13-12, the home team. The Panthers in the lead, trying to double up the lead. No, 13-12 still. In and out on the free throw by Jillian Joyal. Caitlin Roser on the move, off of Genevieve Gosselin.
Too much on the move. That's the first free throw of this game, isn't it? We're not going to the line too much, so let them play.
That's it, yep. Penalty would be about 6 or 7, and they're at 3 each, 3 personal fouls each.
We've got 5 turnovers for Nashua North.
Just a miscommunication there.
3 for South.
A bounce pass from Caitlin Perry intended for Jennifer Gaudet, just dribbles on out of bounds. And Caitlin Roser comes down court, the chance to recapture the lead for North. Caitlin gave North the brief lead earlier with a 3-pointer. This is Taylor Choate now, number 2.
South with that top of the key defense, but Choate can drive. Look at that! Between 2 defenders from about 10 feet out. That is the shot. That is the best basketball move, girls basketball move, in the games we've done. We've done a few girls basketball games this year. That's the best girls basketball move I've seen this year.
No, I'll say this, that's the best move since summer by Taylor.
Good thing they didn't name her Winchell. You'd be having a field day. With Taylor Choate with a super move.
Yeah, that was beautiful. I mean, that ball just ever so lightly skimmed the glass and came right down through the hoops. And you know that was no accident. A lot of hours of practice there in traffic.
Rozier with 2 threes has 6 points to lead Nashua North. Otherwise, they have 4 other scorers with 2 points apiece. For Nashua South, it's Jackie Gillis with 6 leading the way, and it's Sarah Voorhees with 4.
Jillian Joyal will inbound it. Always a thrilling moment when you get a highlight basket that gives a team a lead on top of it, and that's what happened. North's up 14-13, and traveling.
Little bump there, and they're going to call that foul.
No, getting bumped.
They're going to call that foul on Boots.
Caitlin Perry was double and triple teamed on that dribble. Draws a foul, 4th team foul against North. 3:40 to go in the first half. 14-13, South down a point.
Oh, what a
Voorhees
nice move.
Launches it too high off the backboard.
Basically carried that like a fullback trying to dive into the end zone.
Yeah. Taylor Choate from an impossible angle can't get it to go, but she gets a magical rebound on the floor.
Well, she had an impossible angle before when she drove through 2 players and got that layup. So I'm not surprised that almost went.
Caitlin Roser back to summer Taylor Choate. Driving,
Nice
Genevieve
drive.
Gosselin can't get it to go.
If I'm Jen Fay, I'm a little annoyed at how easily North's penetrating guards have been able to get inside.
Oh, Sarah Roy and Caitlin Perry had a 2-on-1, but one pass too many, and now it's a jump ball.
And it was a sloppy handling of that turnover. It was almost a turnover by South, and now it'll be South ball as the arrow goes their way. But too many easy attempts at the basket by Nashua North. They haven't made them, but you can't let those attempts go all night long, and there's a turnover.
Clean pick by Caitlin Roser to Taylor Choate in transition. She launches it off the glass, no good. Rebound. Great positioning by Caitlin Perry, who is pickpocketed from behind and fouled, though, by Genevieve Gosselin. Great chance for the Titans.
Oh, yeah, Choate, just a little bit too much speed on the shot, so it bounced off the back of the rim.
As you always say, Tom, great defense begets offensive chances. Caitlin Roser with a clean steal. And
I'll tell you, North is getting plenty of chances, and they're getting high percentage shots inside. And boy, Caitlin Perry just having a tough night at the start as that ball goes off her feet for the 5th South turnover. Now both teams with 5 apiece.
North is leading 14-13 with possession and 2.5 minutes left in the first half. Caitlin Roser being guarded by Caitlin Perry. Here's Taylor Choate. Back to Roser. Sarah Roy comes out. It's a bit of a zone, 2-3 zone for South right now. Choate.
Look at that lane. It's wide open.
Taylor
I
Choate.
watched it. I said, there's an opening.
Yeah.
And she takes it. She's got a great first move. And what South isn't doing is they're not cutting over to block that move. If she sees the opening, she'll take it.
Taylor wearing out a path to that basket in that lane,
Oh,
and that one goes.
Move. No,
It's an offensive foul.
Offensive foul. I thought that was a clean shot.
It could have went either way, really. Emily Boots drew the foul for North. I thought it could have went either way.
They say Boots had established position, but did she lean back? If she leans back, it's a foul. So that's a tough
on the ground.
Tough foul to take.
2 minutes even to go, first half. 16-13. North still in the lead, now by 3 after the last basket by Taylor Choate. Choate again a threat to go penetrating, and it was quick,
yeah. But what their teammates have to do though is clear out the middle. If she's got two teammates in the way, that's not going to happen. That's not going to help.
That's the freshman Abby Hearn-Gordy, number 20, that's out there. Long shot.
Oh, nice offensive rebound and a travel. Too bad.
Sarah Amrine had a chance to thrill the crowd. It just didn't go, and then we got the travel, and it's 1.5 minutes to go, first half. 16-13. Can North South either cut into that lead or tie it here with a 3? Caitlin Perry being guarded very closely by Goslin, bumping, no call yet. Incidental contact, driving the lane into a triple team, and hitting the wall was Jennifer Gaudet. Now that one they sent her to the line. I don't get it. They're not in the penalty. I saw one where she was going like that and they took it out of bounds, and this one seemed to be dribbling
aimlessly,
terrestrially. You know, no shot, not in the process of shooting. Maybe if you rewind the tape, I'm wrong. But she misses the first of 2. There's an interesting free throw style, and it works.
It works, exactly.
Jennifer Gaudet sinks 1 of 2. And it's a 16-14 lead. North up a bucket. Taylor Choate scored a couple.
Quick second quarter, only 1:11 left in the half.
Yeah, Caitlin Roser now trying to find an opening or an open teammate, one of the two. Taylor Choate goes to her left, puts the brakes on, being guarded by Abby Hearn-Gordy. Loses the handle and right there to steal it away.
One dribble too late. You know, she had a spin move right in the lane. She should have kept going with the shot.
Good anticipation and a save by Sarah Amrine. Here comes Taylor Choate through the paint. No good. And it's going to be
contact, but she didn't get called. No, they're not going to call it on North. They're going to call it on North, I believe.
He's looking at number 2-4 in white.
Yeah, to have her shoot free throws.
A push against Jennifer Gaudet. Second foul.
That is the 7th foul. Now, Ricky Oliver's got a good beef here. Oliver's saying, my girl drove through 3 people, and there was contact on her shot, and she didn't get a call.
It was bizarre. The official looked at...
And Ricky?
He looked at Jennifer Gaudet, who's shooting the free throws, and then he went to the score table and he said 2-4, as if the foul was on her, but she was actually shooting the free throws. All right, anyway, she misses the first 1-1. Yeah, and it's still 16-14. The visitors from not that far away, Nashua North, with the basketball.
I'm not sure. Was Genevieve Goslin on the floor at the time for North?
I'm not sure either. Maybe she did substitute out. With it now is number 22, Maria Dixon gives it up to Roser. 20 seconds to go. North up 2, can wait for the last shot, but they shoot it now. It's long. Roser somehow anticipated that rebound. It gets it back. Second chance. That doesn't go. Both shots by Brittany Morton don't fall.
Still plenty of time. 5 seconds left.
Caitlin Perry
has a chance. Got to let it launch it.
That'll count. And it misses to the right.
That could have turned her whole game around and her whole night around if she had made that shot. And I still am wondering, I've always wondered about the timekeeper here. I'm still wondering how she had enough time to get that shot off. 5 seconds from there, all the way down there, certainly looked as though she used them all up.
It's a long 5 seconds.
It was a long 5 seconds and a long time to get that buzzer sounded.
That's Tom King. I'm John Collins. Tim O'Neill handling our camera duties. It is anybody's basketball game as we take a break, and due to the magic of videotape, you get to watch the second half within seconds here on Nashua's ETV.
I'm Jeff Gordon, warning parents about pertussis. What's that? Well, imagine a cough. barreling through your infant's body at up to 100 miles per hour, with enough force to make him gasp for air. Again and again, for weeks, even months. Pertussis, or whooping cough, is potentially fatal. Now imagine you gave this to your baby. Parents most often spread pertussis, and even when babies themselves are vaccinated, they're probably not protected till they've had at least 3 doses. I'm working with March of Dimes to urge you to help protect your baby by protecting yourself. Ask your healthcare provider about the adult pertussis vaccine now, because we can't stop pertussis fast enough.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Nashua High School South Gymnasium. John Collins with Tom King, Tim O'Neill. It feels like we just had the first half a second ago, and in fact we did by the magic of videotape. We're back with this excitingly close game. It's the visitors of North with the basketball and the lead right now, 16-14. Long cross-court pass. Roser's wide open. Yep. In and out. Losing the handle on the rebound. It goes out of bounds off of North.
Fortunate break for South. They've got to box out on those threes, but boy, I'll tell you, if you're going to let Rozier alone, she's going to take that shot. Boy, you know, I've never seen point guard listed on a roster as a position. You know that?
It's thorough.
Very thorough job by Ricky Oliver.
That shot is short, and a wrestling match for the basketball. Oh, she does not want the help to get up. Sound like that.
South gets the arrow both times. It had the jump ball call.
Sarah Voorhees says, "I don't need your help to get up." And Sarah Amrine,
and to think these kids could be teammates. You know,
that's right.
There hadn't been a split.
Once upon a time, right? Caitlin Perry inbounds it, and Jillian Joyle swings it around to Sarah Roy. Ends up back to Caitlin Perry for an open 3. It's short. Rebound North in the corner. Caitlin Perry trying to come out of traffic, and she does find Taylor Choate. Back to Taylor. Cross court, Roser's open, she'll take it. Short, right there for the rebound, Emily Boots. It's knocked out of bounds off of Sarah Voorhees.
Good recovery by Voorhees as Boots got the weak side rebound, but Voorhees was there for the block.
Pounced and prevented what should have been a gimme basket.
Boots wanted to go right back up with it, but she wasn't able to just tap it back in, and I think that was the play to make.
She recoiled a bit too long. Genevieve falls, and she got fouled. That's how she got knocked down, according to the official.
I don't think that happened. I think she slipped. You know, I think she slipped.
So Genevieve Gosselin,
that floor needs to be
gets
mopped.
fouled. First foul of the second half. And Taylor Choate inbounds and gets the return pass from Emily Boots. Roser, who's taken 2 open shots in a row, passes that one up. 16-14, the Titans, will they add to their lead? No. Rebound by Jackie Gillis, loses the handle though. Dangerous passes, Sarah Roy comes out of the pack with it. Puts the brakes on, barely.
Boy, nice job by Sarah Roy to stop.
Jackie Gillis has sunk a couple of rainbows, but that doesn't go, and a heavy
South
contact.
is playing very, well on defense. I mean, they hold them to 16 points. But Jen Fay has got to be worried about her offense now because they just don't have any continuity. I think the way to build that is to have the guards, Perry and Roy, look for Voorhees in the lane, get her open, and also try Gillis from the outside. Go inside out, see if that works.
North came into the game with the superior record of 7-2. I believe South was the mirror image of 2-7. But South has played tougher competition if you look down the schedule. And that, coupled with the rivalry factor, led us to believe it might be a close game. And
it is.
Very close. Taylor Choate trying to break that perimeter. Triple teamed is fouled. The lane shut down, but she was able to shield the ball with her body and draw the foul, as I think it was called on Sarah Voorhees. Only her second, third on the team. All the fouls in this half belong to South. Taylor sinks it. 17-14. The biggest lead of the night has been 4 in favor of North, and they get to get back on that plateau. Maybe if they get that long rebound.
Nice tap back.
Good defense by Jillian Joyal, preventing Caitlin Roser from getting the open three-point shot. And Caitlin will inbound it. We're in the third quarter, 5:36. Lots of basketball left in this one. Stolen. Stolen back by North, and that shot doesn't go. Officials letting the players play underneath. Jump ball, possession arrow goes.
You know, John, I don't know if it's the rivalry or not, the competitive nature, but both teams are getting out of sync with their offensive abilities.
Yeah, they really struggle to put up points today.
Really not able to get the points on the board.
Caitlin Roser gives it back to Taylor Choate, thinking about the baseline.
Yeah, South does a good job that time with Perry coming over to help cut it off.
Emily Boots.
Oh, nice pass.
Goslin partially blocked. Good job of getting the rebound.
Gonna take it.
Amrine found Roser, didn't go. Amrine again a rebound.
Oh, good play. Loose
Sarah
ball.
Amrine off the glass and in.
Gets that loose ball and banks it home.
That foul is going to be called against
2-4, I believe. Yeah, Genevieve Goslin.
Yeah, against North. That's the first foul.
That's her third. So that foul that you were wondering about earlier in the game was on her. So she's got 3 fouls now, according to what Keith Gardner just did.
Yeah, it was on her. She came out of the game there, but she came back in now.
Oh, Perry, nice move, doesn't go.
And ripping that rebound down was Boots. Roser trying to corral the high bouncer.
The South needs a basket. They need a stop and a basket, otherwise they're starting to fade from this game. And that is the worst thing they could have seen.
Taylor, well suited.
Timeout by Jen Fade, she needs it.
To the wide open 3.
Taylor Choate off the bench, she now has 6 points. 22-14 in favor of the Titans.
Biggest lead of the night, Tom. 6 points.
They are starting to make that move and pull away. 8 points, John, 22-14.
8 points. How'd you do on the SAT anyway?
Oh, I was terrible.
I wasn't too good either.
I think I did.
I
think I did total. Let me see.
I took it as a sophomore. I should have retook it.
I took it as a I think I took it twice my senior year.
Yeah.
1080 and 1110, I think. What'd you get?
Sounds right. That sounds about what I did.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
Well, 1080 sounds exactly like what I did.
That was no way. Yeah. Well, I cheated off your paper. That's all. So that's why. We both had the same answer.
That's why we both ended up in journalism.
We had the same answers for everything.
You know? We both ended up in journalism. There's no CEOs over here.
Right.
But we're having more fun, though.
That's true.
You're going to the Super Bowl.
Yes, I guess I suppose I could say that.
Put that out there.
Yep. It'll be my 6th.
And you've yet to win one.
That's true. I've tried.
Like the Bills.
I've tried several times.
No player share for you either. That's too bad. I looked it up. $88,000 for the winner.
Yeah, 88,000. Yeah, chunk change for these guys.
Oh, for some of them. For sure, Danny Woodhead can use it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, no doubt about it. Yeah.
Buy some stickum. Caitlin Roser with it. It's clearing out the right side. Taylor Choate.
Yeah, Roser wasn't looking just at the last second. Roser says, okay, I'll pass it back to you to see if you're looking now.
And that doesn't go.
Oh, nice rebound, though.
Not either.
South
Sarah Roy has it picked by
almost
Caitlin Roser. And Sarah Roy's going to get called for the foul.
Well, if that was almost an alley, that's about as close to an alley-oop as we're probably going to see with these teams with that pass. It was elevated in time for Amrine to make the Amrine to make the basket, but she couldn't quite elevate in time. They had to come back down with the ball, but makes one free throw.
9-point lead now for North. The scoring is stalled out for South. That's their biggest problem. They're playing pretty tough defense, and the points are tough to come by for North, but as Amrine misses the second of 2.
They need to establish a go-to player on offense, and they just haven't been able to do that yet.
Right.
And I just think Gillis had the hot hand early. She had 6 points.
She did.
You know, try to isolate her, set up some plays for her.
Number 11 in the white jerseys, Jackie Gillis.
She's being blanketed defensively by Amrine.
As you can see, denied the ball right there.
You know, bump it. She tries to elbow back.
3-pointer is good. Answering the prayer of the South fans.
If you can't go inside, go outside. It's a nice 3 by Jillian Joyle.
Jillian Joyle
4 points
was the
for
jumper.
her. 4 points for her on the night. 23-17 in favor of Nashua North. But
Keeping
it stops
a game.
It stops the bleeding.
Yeah. Caitlin Roser, who is not above throwing that up from deep. Taylor Choate also 3-point threat, and also a threat to do that.
Oh boy, I love watching her drive the lane.
A left-handed layup, Tom, it looked like to me. She left-handed because she didn't want to go right baseline.
Yes, she is left-handed,
yeah.
I think. She's 8 points.
Yep.
Game high scorer right now is Taylor Choate.
Jackie Gillis puts it in. There she is, Tom.
Yep.
Jackie Gillis with 2. That answers. So it's
now offense kind of breeds offense, and teams start to let up a little bit. Plus, you know what, John? Defense takes a lot of effort, and you get a little tired. I think North's a little tired on the defensive end, and so is South.
And that begets more open shots, a tired defense.
Yep.
2:15 to go in the 3rd quarter. 6-point lead for the visitors from North, and they'll be inbounding it, 25-19. Caitlin Roser, Taylor Choate, they play catch a lot. That is
nice pass inside.
Emery Nelson. It doesn't go. The pass from
and
Emery
she does
Nelson.
the right thing by getting it out of the lane. Now you got Summer going down the lane.
Summer Choate.
2 great looks for North. Again, if you get good looks, that's all you can ask for. You know, as a coach, as Ricky Oliver is coaching this team. I can't think of a real bad shot that the Titans have taken tonight. I really can't.
Summer Choate is number 4 in blue, and Taylor Choate is number 2.
Oh, she gets fouled.
And Sarah Roy is fouled in the paint. That is only the 2nd foul against North in the 2nd half, and we've already played.
She wants to go to the line. I don't think she's going to get that break, but there was clearly, on her part, she wasn't in the act of shooting, but she was in the intent of shooting. But there's a difference.
Deep.
There's a difference.
You're a mind reader now.
Isn't it, though? Come on, she's trying for a layup. She's driving the lane.
Well, she's in a basketball game. I'm sure she has the intent to shoot at some point.
What else is she going to do with it? Oh, tonight, there we go.
Caitlin Perry off the glass and in.
It's a tray.
How about that? It was 6-point deficit. Now it's just a 1-possession game. 25-22.
It was an 8-point deficit.
Yes.
And now it's a 1-possession game.
It was 23-14 at one point.
Yeah.
That one is long. Good job of crashing in and getting it. Caitlin Roser. And she found Emily Boots. And
Titans cannot make an inside layup.
Yeah.
An inside shot.
Case in point. Perry, who just sank a 3-pointer, does she dare shoot it again? No, not with Summer Choate right next to her. Sarah Roy bounce pass. Back to the basket, trying the hook shot. And Emily Boots says, I don't think so, to Jillian Joyle. Jillian is 5'7", Emily is 5'11".
Isolate Gillis. That's my offense for South. Isolate Gillis. I don't think she'll let you down.
44 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Gillis was double teamed though.
She had an opening to drive the other way if she had taken it, but she didn't think she did. Passes the ball up.
Summer had her arm on the out of bounds line, looked like, so it's Panther ball. Shot from the right corner. Runner by Caitlin Perry doesn't go. Jillian Joyle trying to steal it away. She does. She's fouled and it goes. Jillian Joyle in traffic. And a huge basket. They were down 3. She has a chance to tie it with this free throw.
I think Maria Dixon with the foul. And Dixon, you could see the look on her face as she knew she made a mistake with the attempted grab. That is a great play by Joyle. Chance to tie the game with 28.2 seconds left. Just when it looked like North would roll run South out of the gym, and it didn't happen. And that didn't happen either for the tie game. But
yeah,
we got a good game here.
Sure do. With 20 seconds to go, baseline, Summer choke, pass to Emery Nelson, no good on the shot. Great hustle
Nelson
on the
wide
floor.
open underneath. Look at this, and misses the layup. She was wide open, and they didn't see her.
By the time she got it, the defense of South had reached her.
She was sending a postcard to her
Timeout.
teammates saying, pass me the ball. This didn't happen. 8.2 seconds left. That's an odd time to use up one of your timeouts, I always think.
Daddy, what's a postcard? My son will ask me someday. And
When's the last time you got a postcard?
Years.
I get a realtor card once
Well, you
in a
know,
while.
you can't count the
size.
Christmas cards that we get in the mail, right? I mean, technically those are postcards.
You get Christmas cards? I don't get Christmas cards. No one sends them to me. Of course, I don't send them out
I'll
either.
put you on the list. How about that?
Yeah. Put me on a callers list for crying out loud. We've been broadcast partners for how many years?
That's funny.
A long time. You know?
Right, yeah.
And I've never gotten a Christmas card from him. But of course, then again, I've never sent him one either.
Right, exactly.
So when you ask me your relationship is with me, you just say, well, we don't send Christmas cards.
That's right.
So
that's where draw the line. Maria Dixon with a last
that's a big basket
shot
for North because he gives them that three-point cushion. But I'll tell you what, if I'm Jen Fay, your team woke up, Jen, and they got into the game after down 23-14, and they have outscored the Titans 10-4 to get right back in it. They trail by 3 at the end of 3 quarters.
As we look through Tim O'Neill's camera here, 8 minutes are remaining in this one, barring overtime, to decide this intra-city rivalry game between the Nashua High North girls and the Nashua High South Panthers. And, you know, if the Panthers could come back and win this game on their home floor, Tom, down by 3, their schedule's about to get easier. As North gets tougher, it could really be a change of fortunes for both teams.
Right at about the time when that tends to happen, because we're almost at the halfway point. We're at the halfway point right now.
Yeah.
So we are almost done with the month of January, the worst month in the calendar. I would be very happy with an 11-month calendar. I'm not a January guy.
Me either.
Bad things happen.
Totally not.
Bad things always happen to me in January.
Including not getting, well, that's in December actually, not getting a Christmas card.
December's not one of my favorites either.
Yeah, I know. It's probably in second to last place.
Yep.
Caitlin Perry, Jennifer Javiv Goslin working on her. And over in the corner, Abby Hearn-Gordy, the freshman, to Gillis, who won't let Tom down.
I'm telling you, she will not let you down. She'll hit those shots. She's got 10 now in the game.
It's a one-point game, 27-26. The Titans with the lead and the basketball. But South may have the momentum at the moment. Caitlin Roser goes left. Into the corner. Goslin back to Roser.
Ball movement, standing around. North's got to move the ball, move it around a little bit, set up some penetration, get some picks going, get some motion going.
Roser for the 3.
Or hit a 3.
No good. Rebound, no good.
How many times have we seen the Titans get that weak side rebound and not been able to put it back up?
Those are high percentage shots that have been very low percentage tonight.
1-point game. South with a chance to take their first lead since, I believe, the latter part of the second quarter.
Instead, it's a hustle steal by Brittany DeRoche. Jennifer Vive Goslin just can't keep her footing.
When in doubt, call a travel, but they could have called a kick a couple of times.
I thought you were going to say when in doubt, call a timeout, because it rhymes for the player, but she couldn't because she was under control. So call a travel.
It's the old journalism adage, when in doubt, leave it out.
Yeah.
So now it's when in doubt, call a timeout.
Right.
It's basketball. Translates very easily.
Caitlin Perry with it in the paint, twisting, turning, can't get it to go.
Perry.
That would have been quite a highlight reel play.
Sure would have been. That might have replaced Taylor Choate's drive through 3 people that she put in earlier in the game.
Sure, the fans would have put an exclamation point on that one.
Shot of the game.
Up by 1, the Titans working with the basketball. Roser.
Golden opportunity.
Passed
Take the
up
hook
the
shot.
shot.
Yeah. Well,
Swish. Goslin, who's been looking for those points all game, correct?
is that Goslin? Yeah.
3-point lead for the Titans. 6 minutes to go in the game. Pocket pick by Taylor Cho.
Jump
Gets
ball.
help from Genevieve
North
Goslin
ball.
to force the jump, and it goes
You know, if you're
the Titans'
you
way.
know, that's the thing, is if you know which way the arrow is going and you're on defense, always try to, if the arrow's going your way, always try to force the jump ball.
Yeah.
You know, you'll get the turnover. 5:53 to play in the ball game. 29-26 in favor of Nashua North. Oh, nice pass.
Great vision.
Another good pass.
Boots is partially blocked, doesn't go.
Got 2 nice passes, but nothing to show for it.
Jackie Gillis trying to steal it back.
Another
Good,
nice pass.
good defense.
Wait, I'll tell you what, that's the one thing that North does very well. They do tend to pass the basketball pretty well.
They're not finishing well, but they're passing
Right,
well. A lot of
right.
setups. Jillian Joyal got called for the hack there. Brittany DeRoche, who's 6'1", the triple team there, ran into a wall. It was clean defense until Joyal slapped at it and got called for the foul. DeRoche misses the first of 2. Still a 3-point game. The Titans on top with the 7-2 record coming in. Heavily favored on paper. And that falls. So it's a 4-point lead, 30-26. The Titans in the lead as the Panthers try to break the full court press. Jillian Joyal.
Oh, nice drive all the way down. But she finally ran into someone who was bigger than her.
Lulled the Titans to sleep.
But a
with that
foul
dribble.
call on what I thought was a clean block.
Yeah.
And that's the first foul on Brittany DeRoche. But boy, it looked like a clean block to me. And I think she thought so too.
So it's a 3-point game again, 30-27 as Joyal hits that shot. Jillian is a senior. Chance to make it a 2-point game. And she does. Nicely done. Inbound. Yep.
She's got 7 points.
Maria Dixon inbounds it to Roser. Taylor Cho. Guarded by Sarah Roy, near side. Dixon gives it back to Cho, to Roser. Back to Dixon. Return pass.
Another good pass. Look at that.
Excellent teamwork. Genevieve Goslin
really
finishes
do a
it off.
good job. You got to credit Ricky Oliver with that. You know, he's got them playing that way where they look for each other, and that's just a super piece of teamwork, as you said, John. Great call.
32-28.
4:49 to play. It is still anybody's ball game. Perry got away with a carry. That's a carry there, but the referee said no, it was on her fingertips.
Roy's got it. Jackie Gillis to Roy. Working on Dixon.
Nice pass
Open
by Roy.
shot, Joyal. No. Rebound. Dixon loses the handle. No. Jennifer Fay wanted to call.
Right there. Great press. A great press by the Panthers. And you know what? North's got really good, you know, they've got the Choates who can handle the ball pretty well. And they've got, you know, Maria Dixon who can do it. But boy, I'll tell you, if South put on a full court press, I wonder how the Titans would react.
Yeah, it's been one way on that.
Because they're about poised to try to go up by 6 here with this possession.
Perry with good defense, trying to steal it away.
What happened there, right there, was just a play by Rozier where she didn't follow through the play. She waited for the whistle. It never came. Always have to finish the play. She almost lost the ball.
Rozier to Goslin to Taylor Cho. Goslin. Under 4 minutes to go now. 4 points. The Titans are up. They could go up 6 or 7 here with a basket. Rozier taking some valuable time off the clock. 3:40 to go. Corner, Goslin.
Drive.
No good. Rebound ripped down by Goslin.
She's feisty, isn't
Yes.
she? She's got some feisty moves inside. Not afraid to take it inside. Not afraid to battle for a loose ball.
Caitlin Perry finds Gillis.
Gillis. Oh.
Joyal Oh, it doesn't go. And Sarah Roy with a turnaround off the glass.
There it is.
Sarah Roy gets it to go, and it's back to a 2-point game, 32-30. The Titans are up with the ball. 3:10 left in regulation.
Roy with 5 points. Great tenacity by the Panthers. That Gillis shot was pretty good. I thought she was going to drain it.
You know, she looks good every time she lets it go. She's got a great shooting touch, and that is a turnover.
That's a huge turnover. Ricky Oliver is going to be saying, you know what? We're 7-2, and we're in a 2-point game with 3 minutes left, and the local rivalry rule, 1 out. The old saying of toss the records out the window, and it's working right here in this basketball game.
Yes, it has. We're under 3 minutes to go as the crowd weighs in.
Oh, what a move.
Joyle can't get it to fall.
She is never going to have a better look or a better move than that one right there.
Which would have tied the game. Dixon.
What a turnaround.
Buries a three.
You knew it. You knew it when she took it. You knew it.
Yeah, the swing of momentum huge there. Instead of a tie at 32-all, we've got a 5-point lead for North, 35-30.
That's her first 3 of the game, but that's the point right there in the game where things will change.
Voorhees, great job on the offensive board. Gets fouled by Emily Boots. Boots did a good job of keeping Perry from scoring.
North's tired defensively. Ricky's got to look and see who he's got out there on defense because they are tired defensively, and South knows it.
It was actually Sarah Roy that drove to the basket, and Boots was able to stop her, but 5 fouls for each team right now. Voorhees with an open path to the basket, can't sink it.
Well, you know, North pressed the ball and they got burned, but Voorhees let them down, or Voorhees let them off the hook with that layup that just didn't fall.
2 layups in a row, Tom.
Yeah, you
couple with a 3 by North.
You gotta hit those. 1 basket here, and I think that's going to be sayonara if North can do it.
Yep. They're looking for the dagger right here, up by 5.
Yeah, they're also looking to take time off the clock if they can. 1:43 left. You got a 5-point lead. Why not? There's no shot clock in New Hampshire. Take advantage of it.
Dixon got wide open.
Yeah, but she's wide open. But you know what? I would have passed that up if I were her. I would have tried to milk the clock because South's coming right back with this layup.
Oh,
Another one.
Perry, too much rim.
Oh, and see, here's some clock.
Out of bounds off of Caitlin.
Taylor Cho made a mistake there. She tried to hold up, figured she'd take some time off the clock. Take the time off the clock when you get over the time.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, don't wait.
Right. Wrong place to do it.
Gotta get this inbounds. 5-second call on Voorhees. Not Voorhees, but not Voorhees, but it was Rozier.
Yes, Caitlin held on to it because they ratcheted up the intensity like we've never seen before.
Sure, but somebody's got to break from the pack and go one way or the other way.
This is the full court press you asked for a little earlier, right?
Yeah, but the other team's doing it. Yeah, well, yeah, you're right. South
is doing it. Right. You want South to do it more.
Right.
Right.
So I think they've got that.
And they've got to, out of desperation, they're down 5.
I think they've got the quickness to cover the floor.
Right. And
35,
should have done it earlier.
35, 31, 22 left. And North right now is putting on a classic example of how to not play with a lead.
But, you know, to turn that on the other end, the South is a classic example of frustration. You know, the opportunities were there to get back in the game, and they didn't do what they needed to do, which sink those gimme layups they had. I think at least 3 of them.
Oh, yeah.
In the last
they could be up.
minute.
They could be up by 1 right now.
Yeah. 35-30. It is the Titans of Nashua North visiting the Nashua South gym tonight, who are in the lead. They came into the game with a 7-2 record, and South at 2-7. John Collins with Tim O'Neill on camera. Our executive producer is Pete Johnson. You're watching Nashua ETV. You can also, you happen to think of a game that went on in the recent past that we might have done, you can watch that on Nashua cable TV, on streaming, video streaming. Ricky Oliver is the head coach of Nashua North. Jennifer Fay of Nashua South. Athletic director for all of Nashua schools, Tom Aria. So inbounding it, Jillian Joyal. 1:20 left to go in this game. A key possession here by South, who need to cut into a 5-point deficit. Jackie Gillis gives it up to Sarah Roy. Roy being worked on by Dixon, backs it up.
Good matchup, isn't it?
Yes. Roy bounce past Gillis, open shot is good. Jackie Gillis
Is it a 2 or a 3? It's only a 2.
They put up 2. 1 minute even to go. Full court press by South. Caitlin Roser gets pushed.
But it's still a non-shooting foul.
Yes, because it's only the 6th against Nashua as a team. They need 7 for everything to go to the line. Inbounds under the Titans hoop. 57 seconds to go. A 1-possession game for the moment.
Oh, wow. Thought for sure a Panther would try to intercept that pass for a layup. It's a dangerous pass underneath the basket.
They do get across midcourt. Taylor Choate in traffic. 45 seconds to go.
Yeah, they're going to want to send North to the line, and that's what they do.
Jackie Gillis with the
Taylor fouls Taylor Choate. I don't know if I want to
thinly
foul.
veiled intentional foul.
I don't know if I want to foul Choate because she can hit it, but you don't really have much of a choice because North's going to put the ball in those hands. 35-32. What a game.
I don't know if you're right. You know, you're down 3, Tom, and you definitely want to play tight defense, but I don't know if you want to make an intentional foul for another 10 seconds.
Well,
or
it's
so.
not an intentional foul, but it's a 1-on-1, John.
One-on-one, okay.
You know, 1-on-1, you get a chance now to get the ball back if she misses, which she did, and there you go.
Jackie Gillis lost the handle.
Oh, my. Gotta get the rebound. And a travel. Big turnover.
You know what? I think Jillian might have got away with one there because it was almost like a 2-handed push on the back of boots.
I think you're
if you
right.
Look at the tape, I saw a 2-handed push.
I think you're right.
And Jillian Joyle, like she found a $20 bill on the ground, she said, my possession, I'll take it.
Now they're going to force North to play some D.
Yeah, 33 seconds. Will South be able to tie it?
Three-pointer ties it.
What happened? Jen Fay calls timeout.
Yep.
The head coach of Nashua South wants to talk it over.
Well, you know who I want to have take. You know who I want to have take the shot.
Jackie Gillis.
But I don't want her to take a 3. I don't want her to feel she's got to take a 3. I just want her to take an open.
I do want her to take a 3. I'm thinking of the Nashua ETV ratings.
I want her to take an open. That's true, but I want her to take her open shot. If you're Jen Fay and get that, get it to within 1. You don't have to get it all back at once. 30.7 seconds left.
I want her to take a 3 from the corner as she fades away and gets fouled.
Oh, he gets a free throw?
Off the rafter, off the clock, through the hoop for 4 points.
Sounds like the old Michael Jordan, Larry Bird commercial, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we have got ourselves a good basketball game. We hope We hope you've enjoyed it here on Nashua's ETV. I'm Tom King, along with John Collins, Tim O'Neill on camera, and our executive producer is Mr. Pete Johnson.
Headquartered right here on this road to Nashua High School South, right across the street.
That's where his executive office is.
I went there actually and got to view them in person.
Was that the first time you went there?
No, I've been there before.
Oh, okay.
But
see, you didn't get invited to the little Christmas a year ago. You didn't get invited.
I think I was, but I must have.
No, I don't. You didn't know.
No, I wasn't.
No, you didn't know about it. No.
You rubbed it in now. I was going to say that Pete has a messy office and it's a sign of a busy man. Spinning, tried by doesn't go. The putback, Sarah Voorhees. Off the Caitlin Perry miss. It's a 1-point game. Taylor Choate, nobody's between her and the basket. Sarah Voorhees fouls her, and it will be a 2-shot foul.
Yeah, I don't think that needed to be a.
That's not intentional.
No, it wasn't intentional.
Flagrant. It's not a flagrant.
It was a slap at the ball.
She tried to make a clean block.
Yep.
One-handed slap at the ball. A flagrant would be if you make bodily contact.
Biggest free throws of the season, probably for.
Well, you know what?
16
seconds left. She hits them both. It's still a
one-possession game.
Yeah. Now she makes it a two-point lead, and this is a key rebound for South. We've seen some big, long rebounds that have ended up in the offensive team's hands.
And if Choate does her job, there won't be any rebound, and she does.
Rebound, Jillian
All I
Joyle.
watched was her knees.
Caitlin Roser made the big steal with 10 seconds to go. Taylor Choate has it. They've got to foul her.
8 seconds left.
Caitlin
6 seconds left.
And Taylor does get fouled away from the pass. So everybody's eyes followed. She got decked, and it's 5.7 now. And to the line goes Taylor again. And it's the same situation, but with much less time on the clock. She hits them both.
Yeah, if she hits them both, this game's over.
It is, because it's a 2-point game. Right.
They're making a 4-point ball game with 5 points. They're making a 2-possession game.
Instead of a chance to tie with a 3.
So you got to talk about possessions.
You know, that was it was disappointment as a fan that you didn't see the South at least get down court.
We've seen that how many times in this game? Missed free throws, missed rebounds, and then the ball ends up in North's hands. 5.7 seconds left. When we come back, Taylor Choate will be at the foul line to try to make, let's see, with only 19 fouls, it's still a 1-and-1.
Now, does Jen Fay say anything to her team right here about the fact?
Well, yeah. What you about? Go ahead.
About the fact that they're not they're not in the penalty. Like the South has a foul to waste. Do they use that when the Titans are trying to go full court? Like, do they use it to interrupt the flow? Or
I mean, North would try to use it.
Would like
see, Ricky Oliver would be the one to talk about the foul.
I'm sorry. Yeah, South wants to go the length of the court and try to.
All
tie it
South's
up.
got to do is if she misses that first free throw, get the ball down and dribble like heck and get up
and try to get a three
and get a shot.
So my question is because
try to get a shot. You know where it comes from in a 2-point game, it doesn't matter. If it's long distance, it goes in. Hey, great, you win the game. If not, you go to overtime.
My question is because North has a couple fouls to waste. Do they just foul them before they can even get,
if I'm North, I foul them
before they even get down here?
Oh yeah, no, I definitely do that.
Yeah.
It's a 1-and-1. The referee is making the signal. 1-and-1 with 19 fouls for Nashua South. When it gets to the 10th, then you shoot 2. And that's what the referee is doing a good job of making everybody aware of that. Some foot stomping on South end. There we go. See, that's what I want to hear. See? Distractor. And Taylor Choate, cool as a cucumber, makes the first free throw.
And now it's a 3-point game, and this would be the cement for the North victory if Taylor can get it to fall.
It'll also be her 10th point.
She does. 38-34.
Just let him go now. I don't think either ref saw it well. They're going to give it to South.
They're going to give it to South, 2.8.
Yeah, 2.8.
It's going to really hurt if they hit the 3-point. They lose by 1.
I think Ricky calls time here because I think if you're Ricky Oliver, here's the one thing you want to tell your team. What do you think it is? Take a guess.
When
it's a 4-point game with 2.8 seconds left
to foul a 3-point shooter.
There you go. Very good. Very good. Because if you do, they can get 3 free throws to get within 1. But even worse, they can hit the 3 and tie the game with a 4-point play.
Right.
John Collins gets a passing grade at Professor King's basketball class.
Yeah. So here's the thing that South wants to do, Tom. They want to hit that 3 as quickly as possible, right?
Well, they got a break with that
1 second.
turnover.
Like, don't even take it.
Get it to Perry. Get it to your 3-point shooter. Put it up. She does. There was contact, but there was no foul call.
Ooh.
I thought there was contact, but no foul call.
That's your game.
There was no reason for Taylor Choate to defend on that play, and she got away with it. Just a little scratch on the arm, but she got away with it. 38-34 is your final.
Yeah,
she was a great game.
She was a
fabulous
NFL kicker. She would have went down, a punter. But 38-34, yes, it's a 4-point win for the Titans of Nashua North. They run their record at 8-2. And we enjoyed bringing this game to you, as we will tomorrow night at the North High School gym when the boys will do battle here on Nashua's ETV.
And if this game is on before that, stay tuned because the North-South game will be live.
Great job, Tom.
Great job as well, John Collins. For Tim O'Neill, our executive producer, Pete Johnson. John Collins, I'm Tom King. Good night, everybody. The final score is Nashua North 38 and Nashua South 34.